Morning, folks. Beautiful day today. It didn't get very warm though. Last night was 12 degrees, and so I'm getting kind of a late start. We ended up having to wrap our bees for the winter. You wrap them with tar paper. The black tar paper will heat in the sun and help warm them up during the day. But overall, they do reasonably well in the wintertime. But anyhow, today, I have my waxed dirt. So, I am going up the mountain to set a trap or two. Hopefully, there's a wolf up there somewhere nearby. What I don't have is my dogs. So, that is a very dangerous thing. Cindy might send the search party out after the dogs, but I'm probably going to freeze to death if I have problems. So, gotta be careful today. I was just thinking that deer season ended October 24th, and elk season ended yesterday. Usually, as soon as season's over, you're seeing deer and elk everywhere you go. I haven't seen a deer halfway through season, actually. We saw a few, but not very many. No bucks, but just that one little guy, about as tall as my finger. Horns are about as tall as my finger. I haven't seen an elk yet this fall. No tracks. Well, I did see that one nice elk up Unit 30, they call it. That unit's a draw only. I'm not legal to hunt over there, so he doesn't really count. I haven't seen any over here on this side of the hill. I don't know, pretty pitiful. Surprisingly enough, my phone just rang. Normally I don't have service anywhere near here, but it's Preston Putnam. He's a nice guy, but terrible timing. Every time he calls, I can't answer it or I'm not home. So anyway, if you're watching, Preston, not ditching you, it's just bad timing. Man, I'll tell you what, this ain't working out all that well. I forgot my waxed dirt yesterday, and today I got almost to where I'm going, and a guy comes running out of the woods. And I thought, okay, what's he up to? And he's broke down. So I did my good deed for today and just brought him back down out of the snow line where we might be able to get some cell phone service. And he was able to get a hold of his dad, who's coming to rescue him. But, oh man, that's gonna eat up an hour of my time, and I'll bet round trip is probably 12 miles, maybe a little more. But you know what? That's okay. It might be me the next time that needs the ride. So that's what you do up here. You can't just leave somebody walking. The guy who said he was cutting firewood and his steering box went out. Well, he ended up spending the night up here last night. He's got 3 little dogs. That had to be fun. It wasn't very warm last night. I hope his heater and stuff worked okay. But anyway, my good deed for the day. Like they say, no good deed goes unpunished. That's alright. All it cost me was a little time. Like I said, maybe next time it'll be me that needs a ride. Round trip was 16 miles, so a little bit further than I thought. Maybe something's telling me I'm not supposed to put my traps back here. Yeah, boy, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm on the way. I'm gonna do it. I tell you what, folks, sometimes you set out to do something and try as you might, you just can't get it done. I got up here to where my cow is, and there's a guy here. And he is one of the guys that is monitoring those box things that the cows were wearing. And he was gathering them in, and he was looking at the grass up here and seeing what damage the cows did, and he told me it wasn't much damage at all. I saw him go by my house this morning, and he was driving one of those side-by-sides, and he had a bunch of those yellow totes in the back, and that looked to me like trap storage. So I thought for sure this guy was probably trapping. And when I saw him up here, he was only 300 yards from my bait. And I thought, well, shoot, I better go talk to him, and got talked to him too long. I'm not getting very many of these traps in. I'm going to put one more in right here, and this will be 6. But I didn't show them because I'm so behind on time. If you look over there, that sun is going down. It's going to be cold here in no time. So dang it anyway, this ain't much of a video, but where I'm going to put it, it's right here off the end of this log. Back up a little bit here. That's a tight spot. See, there's a trail comes right down here, and right there is one of those wolf tracks. There was another, well, here's another one right there. Right there. So he came right through this little gap. I just about guarantee it, he stepped right there. So I'm going to put a trap right there, a little bit of urine on the end of that log, and see what happens. Anyway, I better get after this. I'm not going to get it done before it gets dark if I don't hurry. Ground is pretty frozen. That's a root, dang it. Now, that wax sand, what I forgot last time, doesn't freeze. No. Well, that took a whole lot more time than it should have. That underneath that trap, let's see here. Took more time than it should have. Underneath that trap is a swivel, and it's too close to the trap. I need to change that. It's right in the way. You go to put the trap on the ground and it rocks. So I won't probably use that one again until after I fix that. But anyway, for now, let's finish this off. So, because this is kind of a walk-through trail set, I should probably not put anything there at all, but I like a little bit of an attractor. So, what I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to go in that bag, in this one. So, what I'm going to do is put a little dab, that's some of my, that's not the right one. Some of my homemade sauce here. This has all sorts of stuff in it. It's mainly beaver tail oil and beaver castor. I'm hoping that the bears are asleep, or at least not very active. They will be curious about that. I'm betting that they are, though, for the most part. It's pretty cold up here at night. And then a little shot of fox urine. Okay. Hopefully, if they come down this trail again, I'll have them. I'll tell you what, sometimes when you're trying to get something done, things just don't go at all the way they're supposed to. Walking over here, I just tripped and fell, landed on my camera. Sure glad that didn't break. So when you're trying to hurry, you get sloppy, and that's when things go wrong. Really better just to give up and do it another day, but this is the second day I've been up here and things went wrong. So I wanted to get it done. And anyway, I guess I've got 6 traps out in a pretty decent spot, I think. So keep your fingers crossed, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, folks. This wasn't the tip-top day, but I guess it worked out. See you next time. Bye.